meeting you where you are. The meaning behind the slogan is that we meet the community where they are on their journey towards holistic health, a plant-based lifestyle, and veganism, whether it's physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually. We do this through people, food, events, and culture. Our 6 pillars are birth, eating, education, empowerment, enlightenment, and events. We are Black Veg Society.
We are live. Thank you for tuning in. Let me help you, a loved one or friend, find your vegan soul through food, people, events, and culture. We are talking about not managing chronic stress today and building a better you. Our first guest, Lisa Angel Smith, founder of the Plant Protocol, has been on this show a few times because Black Veg Society is in partnership with her. Welcome, Lisa.
Hey, Naijha. Thank you for having me back again.
Absolutely. So I've been watching your social media. I'm not going to share the clip that I'm talking about. The people can go get that clip. We've been talking about it a lot. What is all this talk about not managing stress? Please tell me what is going on.
100%. So in that clip, Naijha, I talk about the importance of, first of all, knowing the difference between acute stress and chronic stress. And in that specific clip, I'm talking about the need for us to start eliminating chronic stress as opposed to simply managing it. We've been taught when it comes to stress that we need all of these management techniques, right? The breathing, the self-care days, the vacation, the time off, right? Prayer, meditation, working out. All of that are great ways to manage acute stress. However, chronic stress, we want to eliminate completely. And I think because we all expect stress to be a part of life, we think that no matter the type of stress, no matter how overwhelming it is, that we're supposed to just deal with it, push through, put our big girl pants on. But that's not the truth. The truth is that we should be managing acute stress, meaning acute means it's time bound. So it's not a stressor that we have no end in sight for. And it's usually purposeful and meaningful, acute stress. Chronic stress is overwhelming. It's not time bound. There's no exit strategy, and it's typically not purposeful. And so that chronic stress that's really taking hold of us mentally, physically, emotionally is killing us. Chronic stress kills. And so my message to everyone today is, first of all, understand the difference between acute and chronic. Acute is a normal part of life. Chronic shortens our life expectancy. And we want to do everything in our power to create an exit strategy from chronic stress as opposed to trying to manage it.
Oh, I love it. It's important because I'm definitely one that deals with, I know stress. I'm an event planner and marketing director of a vegan soul food restaurant and just a number of the executive director of a nonprofit. How do I know if it's chronic stress though that I'm dealing with?
Yeah. So first of all, it's like really about checking in with our body and our minds. Number one, do you have something that is taking up mental real estate for you every single day on a regular basis? It's overwhelming you. You're thinking about it constantly, and the thoughts are not productive.
Yes.
Right? Yes. Okay.
I think I have chronic stress.
Yeah. And so most people think the solution when they have, so for a lot of people, for example, Naijha, their chronic stressor is their job. It's their 9 to 5. Yes. They're like, I hate it here. Now, don't get me wrong. Every part of our
hot in here, I'm sweating. That's why I'm stressing. I'm stressing. Exactly. This is real.
It's coming through your pores. Yes. And so for a lot of people, their chronic stressor is their work. However, it's normal to have projects and stuff at work that can be overwhelming, but they can be meaningful and they can be time bound, right? But for some of us, we're going into jobs every day that we don't like. We're not happy. We're unfulfilled. The work is either no longer optimizing our gifts and talents or doesn't feel purposeful or meaningful. And so what happens is we are instantly stressed or overwhelmed, or we feel angst or anxiety in our body when it's time to go to work, and we have no exit strategy. So we think we're just supposed to, all right, let me just try and take some time off every now and then. Let me just do some deep breathing. Let me meditate. Let me pray through this thing. But if you have no exit strategy from the thing that constantly causes elevated levels of cortisol and anxiety in your body, then you're not doing much with breathing exercises and meditation. So if it's chronically stressing you out, meaning it's causing unfulfillment, displeasure, unhappiness, taking up a lot of mental real estate, you're thinking, that's how it was before I lost weight. I tell people I lost weight because I got sick of thinking about losing weight. Like, it's stressing me out. I gotta get this weight off of me so I can think about something else, so I can put my attention on something else, right?
Right.
For a lot of people, it's their finances. So what's your exit strategy? Have you sat down and formulated a plan to exit from that, as opposed to just constantly having looping thoughts about the stress or the overwhelm or the anxiety of the circumstance?
I have some ideas about exit strategy, but I don't know if it's concrete, and I know
Yeah.
and we this is like getting into a personal session now. Let's talk about we're talking about all this for what are you up to now? What is happening and why? I have your their challenge site that I can share in a moment, but talk to us about what is going on. Why are you talking about this managing of chronic stress?
Man, listen, Naijha. So twice a year at the Plant Protocol, we do this 30-day vegan, salt, oil, and sugar-free challenge. So we're coming up on our winter challenge, winter 2025. We wrapped up our spring challenge a couple months ago. Thank you. There's the page. And as we move into this challenge, Naijha, one of the things I recognize is that, food and exercise doesn't solve all of our problems health-wise. And if we do not address the things that are chronically stressing us out, it doesn't matter how well we eat, it doesn't matter how consistently we move, those things won't be as effective if we are not dealing with the emotional stressors. And so the reason we are talking about stress so heavy right now over at the Plant Protocol is because that's going to be what our very first masterclass is about, coming up in September. On September 25th, we're going to have our first masterclass in preparation for this 30-day challenge. The challenge doesn't actually start to January 1st, but we're prepping every month from now until then. So our first masterclass is going to be in September. It's going to be about chronic stress, because I want to teach people the importance of doing the emotional work so that the physical work becomes much easier. Because listen, let's be honest, like, killing spinach ain't going to fix your unhappiness at that 9 to 5.
That is true. And I'm
right.
glad you're talking about, because we're always talking about, the food can help you help you internally with health, but the mental chronic stress, is that like a mental illness, would you say?
Well, yeah, or like just mental discord, angst, right? Unease, right? And it can turn into something deeper. It can turn into depression, deep depression. It can turn into high bouts of anxiety. It can really turn into sleeplessness, restlessness. And it's estimated that upwards of 70% of chronic physical health challenges are caused by chronic stress. Right? These chronic lifestyle diseases, that high blood pressure, excess weight, we're doing emotional eating, right? We're like, our sleeping is off, we're not moving, we don't have fulfillment. And so we have things that are overwhelming us in our lives. And because many of us don't have an exit strategy, it's causing all of these other health issues to present themselves. And so I want to make sure, as we go into our next 30-day vegan challenge, that we cover the entire spectrum of health with our students and our participants and our challengers, so that they understand that, a vegan diet is not a panacea. It's not going to solve all of our problems, right? Exercise is not going to solve all of your problems. And we have to do the deeper level personal development work that the overwhelming majority of us have been avoiding.
How can people get engaged with the project that you're working on, the 30-day vegan challenge, and get access to these master classes? Because you're going to be doing 4 master classes, starting with the managing chronic stress. Talk to us about that.
Yeah, we're doing a masterclass every month in a run up to the challenge. So September, October, November, December, we'll be doing master classes. And so to register for the challenge, it's free. You go to lisangelsmith.com/challenge and you get registered. Yeah, it takes less than 60 seconds. Get registered for the challenge. We'll be opening up VIP slots for the challenge coming up in October, but anyone can participate for free. VIP is totally optional. And that's how you register. And so our last challenge, Nigel, we had 700 people register. This time we'll likely double that. We're already up to 380 so far. And so we're by January, we'll definitely surpass our first numbers. And so I'm like, get ready, because you're coming into a plant-based community of qualified, passionate coaches like myself, community of individuals who are trying to eat better to live longer, and then also a community of individuals who are dedicated to not just changing their diet and their movement, but being intentional about doing the emotional and the personal development work in order to see a different version of themselves come 2025.
I am sharing this with everyone on here now.
That's why you to go. And that's why I keep coming on here. That's why you my fave.
Register for the 30-day SOS. We're talking about no salt, oil, sugar, vegan challenge, and get access to the chronic stress masterclass and other masterclasses with Lisa Angel Smith. This is going to be amazing. Me and Lisa have worked together through Black Vet Society on other masterclass initiatives. You're going to want to register for this, and it's free, right? Isn't it free, Lisa?
The challenge is free. The masterclasses are free.
Awesome. What else do you want to share about the initiatives that you're working on at this time? Anything else you're doing with the plant protocol?
Yeah. So at the plant protocol, people are like, listen, Lise, I already know I need help. The challenge is cool, and I'm willing to do the master classes once a month to come, but I'm ready to do something right now. If that is you, then we also have our coaching program, Farm to Table, which is a 3-month plant-based coaching program where you're in a group coaching setting, and that group coaching program is open for enrollment right now. You would just go to lisaangelsmith.com to learn more about it. And that's for individuals who are ready to get to work immediately. And if you have chronic health issues that are pretty much out of control at this point, your numbers, and you like, I need coaching, I need direct help, I really need someone who is going to help me right now, then that is the best place to go. Right at the top of the website there under services. Yep. And then you go to Farm to Table, and that would be the best place for individuals who are ready to secure a coach immediately and start getting immediate help with their health through the adaptation of a whole food plant-based lifestyle.
Okay, I want to make sure that they see that at the Farm to Table plant-based coaching program. So I'm going to share the Lisa Angel Smith site with the viewers as well, because it's an incredible program. Talk to us, Lisa, just briefly about the history of how you started the plant protocol for those that might not have seen you before on the show, even though I've had you on here a number of times.
Yeah. So I'm Lisa A. Smith, plant-based health and business coach, and I started in this space with my own health journey, losing over 60 pounds. Adopting a whole food plant-based vegan diet is what's helped me keep the weight off, maintain a healthy weight since 2013. And then the biggest result that I personally got from living this lifestyle is the mental clarity, the emotional stability, feeling amazing. I'm a full-time entrepreneur. I'm a full-time health and business coach. And living this lifestyle has been so impactful and game-changing for me that I've now committed my life to extending the healthy life expectancy for people of color through emotional intelligence, through understanding health better, and doing all of that deep level personal development work to help them get there. And so I run a health coaching company and a business coaching company full time, slanging plants for a living. I'm a speaker for a living as well. And it's the highlight of my life. I couldn't be happier. And so my mission is to help other people live a life of radical obedience.
I love it. I'm going to put that flyer up again that we talked about for the 30-day vegan challenge. No salt, no oil, no sugar. 30 days. And if you pre-register now, you're going to get access to all of the master classes that Lisa has scheduled, with the first one being on chronic stress. So you don't want to miss it. September 25th is the first. I'm going to be registered for that because I know I have stress, and I may have chronic stress. So I have to learn more about how to manage
Naijha,
that.
don't make me come and find you, Naijha. Please don't make me come and find you. Please.
I'm going to be there, Lisa. You don't have to worry about that. I'm going to be registering right now, today. So Lisa, what's going to happen now? We have our next guest, Rita Tolbert, Director of Multicultural Marketing at United Healthcare, and Gregory Brown, CEO of the Land of Kush, my husband, coming on. But I want to bring Rita's on now. Hi, Rita. As we transition into your segment, I wanted to make sure that you met Lisa, because Lisa is also doing amazing work. And Lisa, Black Vet Society is partnering with United Healthcare for an event this weekend, Saturday, at the Reginald F. Lewis Museum. The initial launch is in Baltimore, and that's what we're going to be talking about next. So thanks again, Lisa. I will see you soon.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Very informative. Thank you.
Okay, how are you?
I am great, Naijha. How are you today?
I'm doing well. So there is an edutaining event happening this weekend, right?
Yes,
Here.
there is indeed.
That's what we're all about at Black Vet Society. Edutainment. That is our mission. So the initial Better You, the Healing Power of Cultural Food event is launching in Baltimore this weekend. This Saturday at Reginald F. Lewis Museum. I want to post the flyer that we have on this. And folks, if you're right on the screen, you can scan that QRG right now and get registered. You know that?
Yeah.
So everything is right there. So that's what we're going to be talking about right now, Rita. What is happening? Why are we doing this? Why are you doing this?
First of all, thank you for having us on your show today. We are doing this, one, because it's needed. Two, because it's practical. Three, it's relevant, right? And it's needed because we have health disparities within our communities, and we want to make sure that we are addressing that. And another reason that it is important that we address this is because, according to the CDC, that's the Centers for Disease Control, diabetes and cardiovascular disease disproportionately affect our African American community and our Hispanic communities. And 38 million people are impacted. So that's 14% of the US population have diabetes, and that percentage increases as we age, and they can increase up to about 29% is what we're seeing. And so we're trying to identify ways that our communities can live healthier lives, and that's our mission at United Healthcare. Our mission is to help people live healthier lives and to help make the health system work better for everyone. And that is my goal, is to ensure that everyone includes communities of color, and that we are bringing programming and information that is addressing the needs in these specific communities. So that's what drives me.
Very important. And that's something that we share at the Black Vet Society, just talking about the health disparities and African Americans being the highest group negatively impacted by these disparities, and working on preventative measures. So this event this weekend, A Better You, a better you.info is how you register. You register for free. It's a free event. There'll be many speakers there, and Gregory Brown, who we're waiting to come on, will be doing a cooking demo. Let me bring up the flyer again so we can walk through who's actually going to be there. We have Angela Glenn Meadow, registered dietitian, which is very, very important. Angela Jen Meadow, registered dietitian, very important. That's going to be speaking about diet and the importance of getting your nutrition. There'll also be a Medicare segment there where questions can be answered. You're going to learn about foods and high in fiber and what can help regulate blood sugar levels and experience the flavors of health. This is incredible. I love it. One, because you're launching in Baltimore first,
Yes,
and we're
yes.
doing this at the legendary Reginald F. Lewis Museum this weekend. There's 2 sessions, 9 a.m. in the morning, and they're 90 minutes.
9:30.
I'm sorry, 9:30. Oh, okay. 9:30. Sorry, folks, 9:30. If you go to a betteryou.info, you will get all that information. It's a 9:30 session, and it's also a 12:30 session, 2 free sessions. And there will be some vendors there. I understand that we'll be giving away some things as well that people can take away with them. What else do you want to add to that, Rita? Anything else that you want to share about the work you're doing?
Yeah, thank you. One, I work for a division of United Healthcare called Medicare and Retirement, and our entire focus is really on those who are entering into that phase or that phase of their lives. And we know it's very complex coming from an employer-based insurance environment and moving into Medicare, where you have to now make a lot more decisions on your own, and Medicare can be very complex. There are lots of myths around Medicare. Some people think that Medicare will cover everything. It does not. And there are specific requirements within Medicare. So we are going to be simplifying Medicare for you and sharing that information, giving you the critical or essential information that you need as you move into Medicare. Now, it's not just for folks who are in Medicare, it's for folks who are caring for loved ones who are in Medicare, and also to just get us prepared. Let us start being more proactive about our health. And so that's one of the topics that we'll be talking about, and like you mentioned, we'll be answering questions there around that. But our dietitian, Angela, will also be there to answer questions, as will Chef Gregory, on the vegan lifestyle, and ways to approach it more practically, and to embrace it and see the health benefits of it all. So our secondary goal really is to be a trusted resource for you. And for Baltimore, and to bring information that we know it's relevant and germane to this community. We need information to live healthier lives, and that's what we're trying to do, is bring all of this together in a fun and in a holistic way. We'll be touching on fitness as well. We will have Ernestine Shepard and Yanni Schomburger. They are known in the fitness industry. Ernestine is in the Guinness Book of World Records, and they'll be talking about their fitness journey and doing some exercises with us as well. So, really, it's a mind, body, and spirit approach that we're bringing to this event.
Folks, you heard it from Rita Tolbert of United Healthcare. This is an edutaining event, the healing power of cultural food. We're going to get you to a better you. United Healthcare has partnered with leading chefs and nutritionists to create a free 99 thought-provoking event that gives you the tools to fuel your journey to a better you. And it includes an educational Medicare seminar, as we just discussed. So all you have to do is go to abetteryou.info and register. The times, again, it's 9:30. So folks, again, it's 9:30 in the morning. You can RSVP here. Baltimore is the first city to launch. Let's show up and show out. It is open to caregivers, people of the target market, which includes me. I am definitely the target market, and I need to learn this stuff. So I'm so glad that I am going to be there in partnership with Black Vet Society to learn more about Medicare, because like you said, we have to prepare, and it can be complex. I'm going to bring the flyer up again and stop the banner so people can see. You can scan the QRG code right now on your screen. Right now. Don't wait, because you're going to forget once this goes off. Scan it now. A betteryou.info to reserve your seat. Seating is limited. So you're going to want to do this sign up and registration today. It only takes a second. Shout out to the partnerships. We have Black Veg Society, Greater Baltimore Urban League, and as you mentioned, Rita, Yanni Schamberger, and Ernestine Shepherd will be making an appearance there. Folks, you got to do this today, please. It's very important. You don't want to miss it. And then think, you know what? Now I need to know about Medicare, or now I need to know about, the food. And you didn't come to this event on Saturday. Is there anything else that you would like to share at this time, Rita, before we sign off? How can we connect with you? Did we say that? How can we best connect with you if people wanted to reach you? You have a LinkedIn, I know.
I do have LinkedIn, but no, first let me just say thank you so much, Naijha, for partnering with us and seeing the synergies and what we need to do to help our communities. It's very impressive, the work that you do on your own, the outreach work that you do, the social work that you do as well. And so it is with great pride that we collaborate with you in this initiative. So thank you so much for being a strong partner in Baltimore for us. I can't impress it enough that this is important for us. It's free, and we've got great information that I guarantee you, if you come to this event, you will leave well informed. You will leave with greater confidence. You will leave motivated and inspired to live a much better and healthier lives. Let's do it for ourselves. Let's do it for our children. Let's do it for our community. So thank you so much for having us on here. We appreciate it, and we look forward to seeing you.
Me too. One time again, I'm going to bring up the flyer, scan here. We got the QRG, or go to the site of betteryou.info. Do it today. Do not wait. It was a pleasure, Rita. Folks, if you're tuning in to Naijha Speaks. Subscribe, like, share, comment. Follow me personally at Naijha Speaks _vegan soul, because I am teaching people how to find their vegan soul through food, people, events, and culture. Naijha Speaks is a project of the Black Veg Society, so please support us at blackvegsociety.org. We are meeting people like yourselves where they are on their holistic health, vegan, and plant-based journey. We need your support. And on that note, I'm going to leave out with a commercial. See you soon, Rita.
Thank you.
Meeting you where you are. The meaning behind the slogan is that we meet the community where they are, on their journey towards holistic health, a plant-based lifestyle, and veganism, whether it's physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually. We do this through people, food, events, and culture. Our 6 pillars are birth, eating, education, empowerment, enlightenment, and events. We are Black Veg Society.